Hello guys, so this is a game I've been wanting to play for quite a while. I've played a little bit, but not tons or anything. I do like it so far. Don't like the ambush aspect. When you get to certain day marks, you get ambushed by hounds, which kind of sucks, because it's usually what kills me, is the animals. Not starving, not so hard. But the animals can pose a problem. So we'll see after this finishes loading which world we spawn into. I got frustrated last night trying to record because it spawned me the first time into a really crappy, to me, crappy layout. And then I died and tried again and it kept spawning me in the same exact location. Which to my understanding it's supposed to be fairly random. So maybe just in this beta stage they don't have as many maps as they'd like to have. Or as I'd like them to have. But like I said, this game is still in beta, which I'm sure most of you knew. It is available on Steam though. Not too bad of a cost, about $11, probably about $12, all things considered, and you get 2 copies. And on that note, if any of you would like my extra copy, just private message me with your email address and I will send it to you. It's kind of first come, first serve. I only have the 1 extra, so just let me know. Alright, here we go. That's Maxwell. Only point in the game so far I've ever been able to tell that he actually shows up. As far as I know, you never see him again. Apparently, according to the wiki or their site, it says that he's basically the demon that has trapped our character here. And their seeds, need that for food. Pick berries. I don't know what the spawn back rate for berries are. I just know they do spawn back. I want to say 3 days. It may be longer than 3 days though. And over here you can see all these items we have. It lets us know what we can craft. Now I have enough for a pickaxe, but you need to try to get, well, I mean, there's no real try. You have to have wood in order to build a fire. Because the fire one, you need 2 logs and 3 of the little cut grass things, which you get from picking grass. Like that. Let's go down here and cut one of these trees down real quick. You can try to attack those turkeys. I've tried. Our character actually cannot catch up to them. So I was just kind of chasing them around. I'm not exactly sure how you would go about that. I do know that, I mean, I'm sure there's some sort of weapon that can be used, because I know there are at least, I want to say 3 or 4 weapons in this game. It may be a couple more than that. I want to say there's 3 or 4, but that you can get later on, and some of them drain your sanity. Like over here, the brain icon is in the top right corner of the screen. There's your day cycle for 1. And clearly, it's pretty simple. The yellow part is day. The red, it gets like almost a twilight time, like it's darker, but not pretty much sunset. And then when it gets to the dark blue, it's just night. Just generally speaking, we'll just kind of sit there and cook my food, eat, make sure everything's set up, because you can't really wander off at night from your fire, because otherwise you'll die. You immediately get ambushed, almost immediately, probably maybe about 10 seconds delay to getting ambushed, and you're kind of screwed if you get completely ambushed just in the dark because you can't see. Which also, if you cannot see and it's completely dark, it actually stops the character from being able to do anything. So picking up some rocks. They're actually usually scattered around forests like this, at least in my experience. It's useful when I don't have a pickaxe yet, because it can allow you to build better things before you actually have enough flint to build a pickaxe. Which is important because with the pickaxe you can mine stone in the rocky regions, as well as it gives you flint and then gold, which you need gold to build the science machine here. You need 1 gold, 4 logs, and 4 rocks. So all we need is the gold right now, but I don't think we have enough to build the pickaxe and check. No, we don't. We still need, I think, 1 or 2 more pieces of flint. So, hopefully we can find that relatively soon. Oh, wow, so these are pig villages. And just like any other village I would come across in the game, I'm definitely going to steal their crops, because this many carrots will keep us fed for a while. It also gives us some room to these pigs live here. You can actually feed them to put them on your side, or you can kill them. I don't tend to attack them, at least not this early. They're actually fairly decent to have on your side, because they do a fair amount of damage. This over here, right below me, hold on. This thing, it's a wormhole. You can jump into it and it'll transport you to a random part of the map. A little risky, because you never know where it's going to transport you to. Wow, they have a lot of food. That's kind of what I meant by in this game, not starving isn't usually the issue for you. It tends to be the creatures that can cause problems. Let's collect these, and the pigs never really seem to mind that you're stealing all their shit. Like, I've never seen them once attack my character because I stole their stuff. Which is kind of nice. I mean, they're nice to have around. I'm gonna collect some of these flowers. You can actually build a headdress. If you see, with the E button, you can actually spin your perspective around. That way you can pick up things that normally you would not be able to see. I usually switch back to my default direction, though. I know where I'm coming from, where I'm going. Alright, it's getting dark, so I'm gonna build a fire. Just trying to find a place not by their houses, so I don't burn anything down. And you can just pick up your item, and it'll say drop if it's over the ground anywhere. You can just cook it, and it automatically puts it back in your bar. I'm gonna cook all of these real quick. I really like this feature of the game, that you can cook the food. They've actually added spoilage to the game, so this food can go bad, which kinda sucks, which is why I'll probably use quite a few of this carrots. So I need to put some fuel on the fire. I tend to use pine cones for fuel. You can actually use them to replant trees like so, but I tend to use them for fuel also. And that was my phone going off. Sorry if you could hear that. I'll finish cooking my berries and everything. As long as you're in your fire's light, you're safe. You will be fine. It's kind of the basis of the first couple nights. And you can see right here, the brain icon, my sanity is going down steadily. Which is why, eventually I want to be able to buy, or make this garland. It looks like I only need 1 more flower. Because it actually soothes your nerves, which will cause your sanity to not go down. It'll stay even. And here I'm going to build a backpack. It actually just gives you wear it. If you look at the bottom bar, there's 3 item slots on the left side. One's your equipped item, one's like a backpack or armor, and then a hat. And the backpack gives you 8 more inventory slots, which can be extremely useful. That way, you have the immediate things you need right here on your hotbar, and then you can have everything else you don't necessarily want right there, over out of the way. So there's that. I'm just gonna organize you a little bit, so I'll be able to see what I've got. And if you notice, any of your food items actually have a green back bar. So that way you can actually tell that it's edible, and at a quick glance, I like it because you can just glance down and see, do I have food, do I not, everything like that. But also, and it's kind of ironic to note that you can't eat the flower petals. Don't know really why you would, but you can. And down here in the bottom right corner is your map. So you click that, you can open it up, so you can tell you can only see the parts of the map that you've traveled to. That's why I went ahead and put my campfire, which you can't pick up your campfires once you put them down. At least not without a hammer, I think, but it's really a waste of material. So I usually put my campfire somewhere fairly safe. I put it by the pigs because that'll allow me to make friends with them. And if I get ambushed so close to their camp, they will actually defend me, which could be extremely useful. Beginning of game, yeah, right here's an example. All these spiders, or this one spider. Wow, if I'd camped right here at night, they would have come out, and it would have ignored the fact that I had fire. They would have attacked me anyway. I kind of learned that the hard way. Let's see. I think we're powerful enough with my little axe to kill them. You can tell they're terrifying looking. I think they're pretty terrifying looking. I may have actually just screwed myself over. I thought we were strong enough. See, he whooped their ass. I bet you these two killed those. Let's go look. I actually got silk from that. So see, they were very useful to have around. However, they probably went back in there. Okay. So I'm gonna avoid them. Apparently I'm not quite as sturdy as I thought. But that's okay. It happens. Eating will also refill your health bar if you need that done. So that's why I was eating those carrots there to give me some health back. So now we're harm done since we had so much food. But yeah, and the silk can be used to make certain kinds of traps and stuff like that. Okay, this is a swamp, I believe, which I'm gonna go ahead and avoid because there's tentacle monsters in that swamp that are one of the few in this game who don't have to be aggro. Like, they will attack randomly regardless of if you've done anything to them or attack them at all. They will attack you anyway. Not sure why they're programmed that way, but it does kind of suck. Okay, here's that last flower I needed. So let's go ahead and build the garland. And see, now I'm wearing it on my head, which looks awesome. See, do I still not have enough flint? No, I still need another piece of flint to make a dang... That's a little cute little hole there. To make a dang pickaxe. That's okay, I'm sure we'll find one. I haven't really seen any rocks. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we've got a decent... or no, it's actually a pretty small rock biome over here. But that's okay. At least we know there's some accessible. If we could ever find another piece of flint. Hey, here's some gold just laying about. So that is mighty useful. These spiders, you might be thinking like, what are you doing? But these spiders won't come. As far as I know, they will not come out till night. Or if I attack them. I believe that is their only two options. You can tell their spiderweb stuff does slow you down. So keep that in mind when you do eventually go attack them. And I will as well, because it could allow them to get more hits on you with you not being able to get away. And it's starting to get a little dark, so I think I'm going to go back to camp. So if you look on the map, your fire is actually represented. Though I have to admit, playing this on my computer, like I'm playing it on my laptop, which to me it's running great, which I really like. But it does make the map a little harder to see. Got some more of this grass. Okay, let's see. Do we have enough to build? Yes, we can build a trap. It can actually be put by rabbit holes in order to trap them. Look at our map real quick and see where that prairie... Oh, the prairie is all the way on the other side. So we'll actually chill here for the night and then wander that way. Because that rabbits will actually get trapped in the trap. And you can kill them and cook their meat, which is really useful. Oh, my pickaxe broke. I was like, why don't we chop it? You have to watch that. There's no real big... at least not to me, no real big indication when your pickaxe breaks. It's kind of honestly really annoying to me. And I just shifted my viewpoint so I could see where all these logs were. Make sure I wasn't missing any of them. And then I'll just switch back. I always switch back So they freak out if they get too close, Even once they're your friend, they kind of freak out when you get super duper close to them. Let's see, there's my pine cone. Start the fire. And go and cook these seeds. Eat some in a little I tend to eat seeds and berries first, just because they're little. They do a little less, but they're a little more expendable. Whereas, like, the health you get from the carrots can definitely be extremely useful in a pinch. Cook those. I'll show you over here what I want. Anything in blue, you need a science machine to make, which is that one. And then later, once we have the alchemy machine, its recipes will show up in red. That way you can kind of tell the difference between what machine you need and what items you need, everything like that. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this first episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and please give me some feedback. I'm trying out a new mic, so just let me know. And I also am planning on playing the game Dead Pixels. So let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. I think it's a really fun game. It's very old schoolish, like side-scrolling action game. It's fun. I like it, so just let me know what you think. And I will see you guys. And so then I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.